Well, this is breaking news coming out of Sky Sports. Eddie Hearn is now backtracking and is willing to offer Deontay Wilder immediate negotiations after his fight against Tyson Fury, and he wants to offer Deontay a 2-fight deal. E-King Fight News. More on this. That is right. All of a sudden, Eddie Hearn is completely backing off the stance that the fight needs to happen before December 1st. There has to be talks. There has to be some kind of negotiation. We all remember that. And Eddie Hearn, once again, is playing both sides of the fence. And now he's saying, hey, we really need to make this fight happen. And I want to go into direct negotiations on December 2nd, after Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury goes down. You know what's real funny? Shelly Finkel already said if they come with a real offer, we can talk about it, right? But then Eddie Hearn did respond with some kind of percentage offer that maybe wasn't a real offer. You know, I think Deontay's been pretty clear in terms of what he wants for an Anthony Joshua fight. And, you know, he was willing to take a lot less to make it happen this year. Eddie Hearn didn't want to make it happen. Right? But let's get into what Eddie had to say. E-King Fight News. Let's get right into it. All right, shout out to Sky Sports is a source, but shout out to Boxing Scene. Wilder to receive 2-fight Joshua deal, says Eddie Hearn. The first bout would be on April 13th at Wembley Stadium in London. And the second fight, presumably, should Wilder win, would be in the United States. Wilder would first have to defeat Tyson Fury, as we know. If Fury wins, there is an immediate rematch clause which Wilder would certainly exercise for the first half of 2019. If Fury wins and the rematch clause kicks in, we know we've got to move on ourselves. But my instruction is make the fight. They haven't really wanted to speak to me before it. Now when the fight is over, if Wilder wins, we'll be on him on Sunday saying, any chance now? Can we meet now? You know what's real funny about how he explains it is he really comes off very bitter. He really comes off kind of desperate. But, I mean, if he wants to make the fight happen, then obviously it doesn't hurt to initiate things, right? So, I mean, I'm going to give credit to Eddie here when it's deserved. And we'll see. We'll have to just wait and see if he lives up to his word. I mean, he's been indicating that he wanted to make the fight in 2018. All of that was lies. Now he's indicating that he wants to make the fight in 2019. Now I'm not so sure if I really believe this guy. I mean, you know, if you really followed Eddie Hearn and what he was saying this year, it's night and day. It's literally night and day. So he's saying we've got to do our best and try and make it happen. We'll be doing that straight after the fight. We've been trying to do it for the last 2 months. But no, wait. We'll wait, and then we'll have a go on December 2nd. And we've probably got 3 weeks to make the fight. It's enough time if everyone is sensible. But who knows whether they really want it deep down. Wilder's co-manager Shelly Finkel has no problem negotiating a deal with Hearn after his boxers finish things up with Tyson Fury. I have never rejected a call from Barry or Eddie, says Finkel. My phone is always open to them. Well, there you go, man. Hey, we're just getting started. All right, so it seems as if this saga will continue. It's just, it's something that, I've never seen a negotiation been so publicly every little bit gets out in the media. I mean, normally, you don't hear about this shit. You know, normally, promoters don't go to the media every fucking month to give an update on negotiations. They keep that shit behind closed doors. Normally. Right? But not in the world of Eddie Hearn. So, you know, it already tells me, it already lets me know, okay, this guy, I got the feeling he's trying to, he's talking the right shit now, and then he's going to have a built-in excuse later on. Whether it's Dillian White beating Derek Chisora, he's going to have a built-in excuse somewhere along the line. And I mean, it'll be interesting. It's going to be very interesting how it all plays out. Because, you know, Eddie Hearn, his first level his first escape route is always going to be the mandatories. It's always going to be, oh, Joshua's got this mandatory challenger, you know, and I don't really feel the need to apply for an exemption, you know? Oh, we don't have anything in contract with Wilder, so why would I go ahead and delay the mandatory? Why would I do that, right? Unbelievable. But that's Eddie Hearn for you, you know? That's who he is. The Povetkin fight never had to go down. It never had to go down. He could have made Joshua do a voluntary with any one of his fighters. And he could have just filed an exemption. Didn't happen, right? Didn't happen. He wanted to go through with the Povetkin fight. He was obligated to go through with the Povetkin fight, right? I'm sure he had a deal with World of Boxing in place since the beginning of 2018, and I'm sure he took some good money up front, some of that Russian bread. That's how Eddie Hearn likes to eat, man. He likes that Russian bread. You see what's going on with Usyk? He like that Ukrainian bread, you know. He likes some foreign bread, man. He ain't fucking with that Wilder money like that, man. Is he gonna give what? You know, the real question is he gonna give Wilder 40 to 50%? If he's gonna do that, we gotta fight, man. We're gonna have a fight regardless. And he should probably give him a rematch clause that's legit, right? But you know what's funny? You know what's real funny? The closer this fight gets to being made, them AJ fans are gonna be freaking out. Them AJ fans are gonna be freaking out. Like, no, AJ, don't do it, AJ. Don't do it. You know, I swear, man. I want to see these AJ fans come out of the closet and shit, and just admit it. You know, do you want to see this fight? Do you? Because we all saw the response when we thought Anthony Joshua was gonna roll with that 50 million, and we all saw these dudes in panic, all of them in panic and shit. Like, oh my god, AJ, don't do it, AJ, don't do it, AJ. Oh man, I remember that shit, and it's all documented. I got it on my channel if you want to see the evidence. But hey, you guys let me know what you think. Eddie Hearn apparently has something in the works for Deontay Wilder. He's not done harassing this man. You know? But you know what? Eddie Hearn, show up to the fight. Show up to Wilder versus Tyson Fury. You're more than welcome to step into the ring. I'm sure they would let Eddie Hearn in the ring. I'm sure he wants to be the center of attention. But hey, you know what? Eddie Hearn's got better things to do, right? He's got a house show in Italy. That's what he's doing. That's gonna have how many people in the building? 1,000? Maybe less? E-King Fight News, man. Let me know what you guys think. Eddie Hearn reveals a new deal for Deontay Wilder. Really? Do you believe it? E-King Fight News. And we're out.